Hey guys, what's up? It's Princess Carrie, and today we are doing a storyer? The fuck? What the fuck is a storyer? What is a story? I don't even know. We're doing a story time plus. We're gonna look at, as you can see by the title, exposing the Chiptoles today because I used to work there and I want to let everyone know that you should not work there. So don't work there. They're understaffed. Before we get into the video though, hit that like button and subscribe and comment down below what I should do next for my next videos. Yeah, bunny. And subscribe if you enjoyed watching. If you're new here, click the notification bell. Okay, anyways. So basically, when I first started working there, it was good benefits. It was good pay for a part-time worker. I was getting 500 weekly, and it was a vibe. Like, I'm not gonna lie and sit here and act like it wasn't a vibe, because it was. I got paid 500 weekly, which is 505. Ouch, guys. I hurt my pinky. I keep hurting my pinky today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, sorry. So anyways, so basically, I started working there and it was really good, okay? They were paying weekly well. So then after that, they started getting understaffed, and every time I showed up for my shifts, they would have me working by myself sometimes. And customers would get upset and say, where are the people? Why is she by herself? And yeah, so that's what they would do. And the manager didn't really care too much. I did ask about that as well, because it was very confusing to why that happened. I honestly don't know why, except that they're always understaffed, and they do that purposely so that they can get more of a bonus, apparently. So, which is more pay for them and less pay for the workers. So anyways, so they don't care about making their own little thing. They don't care about their company being good. They only care about their pay. Anyways, so after that, I was like, okay, well, this is not too bad. The person that hired me was a very nice man. He thought I was very friendly and ready to work, and he was excited for me, except that they didn't train properly, and Chipotle should be exposed for this understaffed BS, acting like this is okay for making people work extra shifts, and then underpaying people that they make people do extra shifts, and they make some people work less shifts. And I don't understand why they do that. They purposely understaff and don't give people the right amount of hours. And so for this video reacted to, we are looking at Chipotle workers are trying to form the company's first union. So basically, obviously, there's a problem here with Chipotle, and Chipotle has been shut down before. So it's not very hard to think, oh yeah, they suck at their management, and their whole company sucks, basically. And that's why they give you less food as well. They give you less meat. They put a whole bunch of rice and beans in your bowl, and they put maybe a little bit of meat in your bowl, because they're understaffed and they can't get more cooks there. Okay, so that's what the whole deal is with Chipotle. If you're wondering why they give you less food, is because they tell the staff to give you less food, so that will make you pay more for your bowl or burrito. So basically, it's not really that big of a difference. They just add a regular amount of food to your bowl or burrito or taco or quesadilla. You know, I say quesadilla. I'm sorry, I say quesadilla because, like, why not quesadilla? But I know it's quesadilla. So yeah. So they do that. When I was working there, everything was fine except the gay guy that worked there started harassing me. So basically, they make you, when you're clocked in, you clock out. They will make you work after you clocked out. And I didn't like that, because it's like, wait, I clocked out already. What do you mean? Why are you so mad? And I remember him yelling at me because I clocked out. And I didn't like that. And so basically, it was a lot of, like, me being by myself half of the shift. And rude customers. The worst part of working there was the rude customers and the understaff and not paying well, and also acting like they're going to pay me a good amount of money, and then they started paying me less money. And then the person that was harassing me, the gay guy, I can't really say his name, but I'll say Bob. He had harassed me there, and he yelled at me in front of customers, and I was not very happy about that. And I did tell him for the HR, and sent them a whole email to HR, and sent an email to the manager saying, hey, why did he do this? You know what I mean? What was the point? You know, I don't remember exactly because I got transferred over. I tried to quit because they transferred me over to another Chipotle. So it was difficult, guys. It was really difficult to deal with all that stress. And I decided to quit Chipotle because it was just too much for me. And I don't think it was the right job for me in the first place because it wasn't benefiting me, it wasn't helping, it wasn't doing anything because that's not enough for a living. It's not gonna. They went, how do you go from 500 weekly to 100 weekly? That's everything is so expensive, guys. Everything is so expensive. $100 can only fill up your gas tank. After that, you're broke. Like, you're basically broke if you got $100. You're broke. Okay, you could only buy maybe a pair of shoes, maybe a pair of shirts. You know what I mean? Everything. Okay, everything I shop for is very, 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 very expensive. So I need more, and everyone needs more in general. You need more for rent. $100 not gonna do anything for rent. Another's $100 for gas. Just imagine if I had a car, I could pay for the car. You know what I mean? So, car, rent, bills. I could never live out on my own from $100. Okay, like that is not a living. That can't help me. It can't benefit me. You know, so that's what I was basically saying in the email. Like, this is unfair. I'm getting scheduled 1 day a week. No one cares. I'm the only one scheduled 4 hours, getting the worst pay ever. And then I'm going to deal with these worst, terrible customers' attitude. And then the clocking out thing was just crazy. Crazy with the clocking out thing. Because it's like, if you clock out, you're supposed to clock out. Clock out to fucking clock out. So why the fuck am I still working? You know what I mean? Like, 30 minutes after time, like, let me leave. I don't care if you're understaffed. It's not my problem. You guys purposely do this shit. I had no idea. This guy that I was talking to was like, hey, Chipotle does this all the time for the bonuses. They make you work by yourself. They do this to a lot of people. So what I have for you guys today is don't work at Chipotle. Yeah, so that's my experience. I also switched over and it got worse from there. They started giving me 1 hour, $100, blah, blah, blah. And the guy that was talking to me, he was like, hey, yeah, so, you need to work faster, and you need to communicate better with the employees. And I was like, what do you mean? I do communicate correctly. I said, I remember every conversation. I've never been told that I don't communicate correctly. So I said, I don't know who's talking or whatever. I said, I understand what you're saying. That's what I told him. But, like, I never got a complaint. I talked to my coworkers. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, and then you gotta go work faster, and I'm like, what you mean? I'm working as fast as I could. I mean, how fast do we gotta go? You know what I mean? You can't go that fast now. Like, you gotta throw the bowl over? Like, I don't understand. It made no sense, you know, it's working with 40 people and you're understaffed and you want me to go faster. Very stressful. So I think that Chipotle really treats their workers like BS, like shit. And it makes you feel like shit because especially if the customer is treating you like shit too. And they might be making more money than you, so they try to treat minimum wage workers like bull fucking shit. And, I mean, like shit. And it's bullshit. All of it's BS, and I think it's so unnecessary and dumb. And just because you make more money does not mean you could treat people like shit. So, that's my experience with that, guys. Anyway, so this is the video here. It says Chipotle works to try to form the company's first union. So, let's react to it.
Back into that restaurant in January after being gone for 2 years. I wanted to cry. It was an immediate, my heart just dropped. Nothing in that restaurant looked like it had been taken care of, including the crew.
So basically, they were overworked.
Burns out pretty fast.
Overworked, they decided to protest.
Everyone was overworked, everyone was burnt out, and everyone was doing the job of at least 2 full people.
Had complained in all of the appropriate ways.
You guys get it. Okay, so basically, they had complained about so much, guys. And for some reason, they got more hours, and I got less hours. You see how they overwork their staff. They overworked certain people to their extent, and they're working 2 people's hours. And then they give people, I don't know, that they don't like, maybe like 1 day, 2 days, and give them under hours of all of it. So, anyways, guys, I'm so done. The moral of the story is don't work at Chipotle. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Be a little bunny. And I'll see you in my next video. And justice for Carrie, please. Thank you. Bye. Also, don't be afraid to speak up.